All right, guys, about to get started here. This is Shake and Bake from BobBakersVoice.com, and we are playing the Ultimate Fishing Simulator. All right, guys. Now, I did a stream of this the other day, but I had no clue whatsoever what I was doing, pretty much. And in the last, last day or two, I played about 6 hours, so I've learned quite a bit that I'm going to share with you. We're going to start off on Betty Lake, and I'm going to show you how to not lose a fish, how to catch a fish on this lake, and I'll share with you what I've learned, which is obviously not everything, but enough that you're going to catch these fish. I'm also going to talk about why I'm really liking this game as well. I got to pull up the stream real quick on my phone. I used to have a second second screen when I used to stream, but the problem is I'm in a booth now, so in my studio booth, and it's not big enough basically to run two monitors in here, so I have to use my phone for the chat, but it still works. All right, so this game just came out a couple days ago on Steam. It's got, I think, mostly positive reviews. Interesting. Let's get to first of all, let's get to lake. So this lake's got rainbow trout, brown trout, brook trout, bull trout, and cutthroat trout. Now, I've caught the rainbow, the brown, and the bull. I don't think I've caught a brook or a cutthroat yet, so maybe that'll happen maybe here this time. This is on the Cry engine. Good-looking game. I think, again, they'll continue to make improvements to it, but it looks good. The thing to start off with, what I'm really liking, what I'm seeing with an early access game, is one thing you're always looking for in an early access game is a responsive dev team, right? A dev team that appears to be, not defensive to feedback, very responsive in the forum, and open to ideas and suggestions without losing their way of what their vision of the game is. That can happen as well. So I've posted some things in the forums other people have, because these guys live in Poland. They're from Poland, the developers. And so they're used to, he says he's a fisherman, but obviously he's not going to probably be familiar with some of the types of fishing that goes on in other parts of the world. And I just saw a post where he admits that and says, but we're open to people telling us about how do you fish for bass, how do you fish for trout, how do you yada yada. And they're going to kind of build a Wikipedia in the Steam forums about these things and use those in the development cycle, which I think is awesome. So that's one big thing. That's a damn good sign from the dev team. We're out here in this lake. It's looking nice. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Now, some feedback I've seen already, and I know what I'd like to see, is one thing is when you get a fish on, there needs to be more tension, because when you're fishing, your heart's, when you get that fish on, when there's that strike, your heart starts thumping. That is when you get all excited, right? And, there needs to be some more water splashing. There needs to be some, some moments like with the bass and trout where they leave the water and they're skipping across the top of their tail, and, some water, like I said, splashing. Maybe they even add a little bit of music at that moment, a little music kicks in or something, just to kind of get that tension up. Also, I think they need to add is the drag. When you've got a big fish on, it's pulling your line, you're going to hear that drag squealing. You're going to hear that line going out, and it needs to be louder. They need to add that so you can hear that, because that's a cue. Uh-oh, man, this fish is maybe about to break my line. Okay, so let's get started. You're on this lake. This is the beginner lake. It's free to use this lake. You don't have to pay for hey, how you doing? You don't have to pay for a license to fish on this lake. And this is where you're going to get started. Okay, so if you hit escape, you're going to see kind of all your stuff. You get your rod, reel, line, float, hook, bait, spoon, spinner, wobbler, soft bait, and other, which is the weights, right? Now, I'm a level 7 now with about $700 right now. When you start out, you're going to have just a basic rod, which I'm actually still using the level 1 basic rod. And I've caught a ton of fish on this thing. I am going to upgrade to a better pole here at some point. Now, the one thing I did do is I did upgrade to a bait caster when I could, because that's what I fish with in real life, as a bait caster for a lot of the fishing I do. The line as well, I did upgrade to a level 2 braided line. I like using the braided line in real life, so that's what I went with. And starting out of this lake, you're going to get a float. Oh, here. Okay, well, you put it right there. I just got a special delivery of some coffee. Thank you, ma'am, very much. Thank you. That was nice. Um, you're going to start. In fact, let's just start. I'll show you. You're going to start off with this bobber right here, and I'm actually using this level 2 one right now, which is a little bit heavier. It's going to get out farther. So on this lake, when you start out, you're going to start out with a float. You're basically going to use a bait. You got your hook. We'll take this off. We'll put a float on. I'll show you guys kind of what you're going to start out with. And let's get a hook on there. And we're going to get a bait. Now, again, you're going to start off probably with you could level 1 maggot. You could use a fly. You're going to catch stuff with this. One thing I think found that works well here too is once you level up, it's like the cut bait big. But let's start off with a maggot. We'll buy that, and we're going to equip it. Now, one thing I didn't know when I first started this game is off to the right here is where you can adjust the leader. See, now, I missed that. So for the longest time I was fishing, and I felt like, my God, I wish I could adjust the leader, and I never could. So you definitely, when you start out here, you're going to want to adjust this leader. You're going to make it a little longer. And we'll go about down, let's go about to 88 inches and 224 centimeters if you're into the whole metric thing. And let's go back. We'll start resume here. Now, to cast this line, it's really simple. And I tell you guys, to this point yet, in the 6 hours I've played, I've not lost one fish. And I'm not saying it to brag. I'm just going to say I do kind of know how to bring them in. And this is a cross between simulation and arcade. I think they're trying to move it towards simulator, but it's still got arcade elements too, but at least they're trying to, I think, move in that direction. Okay, so we're all set up here. Your left mouse, you're going to hold that down. There's the meter at the bottom, and when it's full or wherever you want, let go with your left mouse button, and now you got your cast. Now, you have an option here. You can leave it like this and watch to the right of the screen and watch that bobber and wait for it to start to go down, or you can hit your C key, and you can actually see your bait. And we've already got some fish moving in. It looks like is he interested? And I'm going to right-click my mouse, just tap it, just to kind of move that little bait a little bit, maybe entice that fish. I don't know if that works in the game, but I want to feel it does. So I like that depth. It's a little deeper down towards the weeds where the fish are at. And we're just going to wait here a minute. And I'm going to show you something at the bottom right of the screen. Up, here we go. So now you're going to want to wait a minute. Don't pull right away and watch that bobber to the right in there. Then you're going to right click, get out of the camera view, right click to set the hook. Now we got the fish on, right? Now he's going to and I'm just tapping my left mouse button, just kind of keeping the tension up. I'm watching that meter, making sure it's not getting up to the red up there, just right up, just enough. Now he's running, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll my mouse wheel, and I'm going to put it on 5 on the right side. I'm going to adjust that drag. Now, you see how it's kind of like staying in the middle now? He's having a hard time pulling that line out. I'm going to just tap it slowly, reel a little bit. Now, if that line goes up, if the meter goes up to red, I'm going to pull off that tension with the drag on the bottom right. I'm going to put it back to 5, and I'm going to start reeling this guy. You got to let him tire himself out a little bit. The other thing is your F and R keys. If I push the R key, at the right side, it increases my speed of the reel, how fast I reel it in. If I push F and bring it down on the bottom right, the speed, hold on, buddy. The speed will be slower on the reel. So what's good about that is if you reel a little slower, you can keep reeling. You can keep that tension on. But that's too slow. Let's bring it up just a little bit more. And I can just basically reel this guy in now. And if I want, I can start using my right mouse to pull up on that tip, to give a little, pull them in a little, and then reel on the down. When the pole's coming down, there you go, reel, just like in real life. And this is that easy. Now, as soon as it goes to red, take off a little bit, and this is it. Just bring them on in. It's pretty easy. You gotta let them tire themselves out a little bit, and voila, we got some fish. We got us a nice rainbow trout, 3.4 pounds, 30 XP. Not really nothing to write home about. We're gonna sell that guy because I want to make a lot of money. Hold on one second, guys. Yes.
Where's the towel?
Towels. There should be 2 upstairs. check the dryer or over there, okay? All right, well, when you have a family, you have to deal with these things. All right, so as far as a bobber goes, again, bottom right side, you're going to adjust with your F and R key the speed of how quick you retrieve the fish or your bait. The right side, the right mouse is how you're going to bring the tip up and set the hook. You can also cast with the right mouse if you want a shorter cast like that. Let's just take a quick peek here, see if there's anything out here. Now I've got it looks like a grub on there. I think I had that from earlier. So you're going to catch and Q key is going to bring your line in. Now, you're going to catch a lot of fish here with just a float and a leader and a worm, a basic bait on this lake, okay? And the more you catch, the bigger they start to get. From what I've read with the developer in the forums, that's what they've said is basically the more fish you catch, you start getting bigger ones if you use a bigger hook, that kind of thing, which I don't quite agree with, and I think they're going to tweak that maybe. That I think it should be more random than that, I think. Because in real life when you're fishing, sometimes you get a small one, sometimes you get a big one. That's just how it is. Okay, so now we're over here where this little river is feeding into here. And the other thing that works good on this lake, I'll show you, is this spinner right here. Was this the one I was using? Yeah, this level 5, this Dakino WU16. I was using this earlier, and it was doing really well. So let's get rid of these things over here so we can actually equip ourselves with that. So we got that baby on there. We're going to cast this thing out. I'm going to show you what you want to do with these spinners and lures, basically. I am going to do this and look underwater. Now I'm going to adjust the reel speed by using my F key. I want to slow it down, right? I don't want it too fast. And I'm also going to hold my space bar down. If I hold my space bar down, it's going to help keep that bait down under the water. If I take my space bar off, what's going to start happening is that bait is going to start to climb to the surface of the water. And I don't want it to climb. I want it to stay down at a depth lower down where those fish are. And so I am going to hold that space bar down and reel her in nice and slow. Okay, I'm just holding my left mouse button and I'm holding the space bar down. And let's see if we can do something with this spinner right here. Nothing yet. There is some fish in this area, the little ones, kind of some trout. I don't know which trout those are. I don't know if those are the cutthroat. And you can see it's starting to climb. So let's retrieve this back in and let's try this again. And I'm just going to let it sink. I'm hitting my space bar, let it go down, and a slow retrieve. Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing, man? I just I'm getting into this fishing simulator game, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm having to take a break from shooters, man. Here we go, maybe. Oh, he wanted it. That was a rainbow. I just really, for me, I played them so long, it's just, I realized that they're so damn intense. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old. What's up, Smoking C96? I don't know if I think it's because I'm just getting old. They just wear me out. They're too intense. People are too damn nasty. And it's just so competitive. I need a little bit more chilled out games, I think, in my current gaming, I guess, mode I'm in. You think an ice fishing? They're going to add ice fishing to this, actually. All right, so, and I'm today, guys, in this stream, I'm going to do some more streams in this game, actually. Now, first one's just on the starter lake. Yeah, oh, that's a good game, Smoking, for sure. But this is the starter lake. You want to catch a bunch of trout here. I'm kind of showing people how to do that. Hold that left mouse button down. Boom, it's out there all the way down. Cast her out. You don't have to use your camera. I like to use it. It's fun, I think, and I think it's kind of cool. Again, I'm going to hold my space bar down so it sinks. And left mouse button to start retrieving this spinner. And again, I want to keep this towards the bottom of the lake. I don't want it all at the top of the lake. And if you let go of that space bar, Oh, wait, you know what's a good hunting game, Smoking C96, is that one I played, the Call the Wild or whatever it's called. That's a really good one, man. All right, so again, F and R keys are going to control. F and R keys are going to control how fast you reel in your bait and the fish, and your mouse wheel is going to control the drag, which is at the bottom right as well. You can see the depth or how deep your bait is. You also can see how far out it is from your pole on the bottom right. Yeah, I'm going to get one of these others. I caught one early. Let's try a different spinner, maybe. We'll see what happens here. Let's check the time. So what's cool about this game is you actually can change the time of day with control and the arrow keys. Let's go a little bit earlier. And actually, let's go a little later. We got a little rain coming down, about 8:22. I don't know. I never did Cabela's Big Game Hunter. Let's switch up to, let's try this spinner right here and see how we do with this here. I like to hear, I wish the sounds were better. And I know they're working on this stuff, but I wish I could hear the line going out. I wish I could hear, hitting the water. I wish there was a little more ambient sounds going on. That's kind of a nice little movement to it right there. I like that. I got a fish off to the left there. We're going to hold that space bar down. Left mouse. Let's bring this baby in. I haven't tried those. I'm guessing they had like predators coming after you. All right, here we go. Come on. So that's a brown trout right there. They like to feed on, the brown trout to feed on basically like, the worm. Oh my God, I got a whole bunch in here. They're not liking this spinner though at all. Now, if you want to catch these brown trout, I'll show you how to catch these brown trout. They're not going for the spinner. So what we'll do is we'll switch back out to a float because these guys definitely like the float. And let's get us a hook on here. A little bit. We'll go a level 3 hook, equip that. And we've got, what do we got here? We got a wax worm and a maggot. Let's go down to the baits. And I'm actually going to use this one. As you level up, they do like this cut bait big. And we'll equip that. We'll take these off. And let's get this out here. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, it's like, hey, you don't hear the line go out. I hope they add like some of that sounds. Okay, I lost my bait, guys. I guess I never put the bait on there. That's weird. Let's try this again. I must have, why isn't it on the hook? That's interesting. Huh. It should be on the hook. There must be a little... Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. Should be on there now. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. And again, adjust that leader so it's deeper. You don't want to be at the surface. Now, here we go. Oh, that was a nice cast right there, Shake. And if you push your right mouse button, it's bringing the tip up a little bit. I think it's enticing those fish. Here we go. Here we go. Come on now. I'm taking a sip of my coffee, so plug your ears. That was good. All right, Wyatt. Hey, how you doing, man? Here we go. Boom, fish on, guys. Let it take it, and then let the bottom. Now, right click. You got them on. Go out of camera view. Now, here's the trick with this. Again, watch the bottom right of my screen. He's going to run it first, right? I'm going to let him run a little bit. I'm going to adjust with the R key my speed of my reeling. When that arrow goes up on the right, the meter. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of drag up to 5. And I'm just going to watch that meter. And that drag is going to keep him from running too much. And I'm using the mouse wheel to do that. And I'm also going to start with the right mouse button. I'm going to start pulling up on the tip just to give me a little time to reel it in a little bit. And this is a perfect setup right here on this fish. Now, if that meter out there starts to go red, take off some of the drag. All right, here we go. Let's bring this. Should be a nice fish. He's really running. But we're gonna bring. He's gonna tire himself out. Like, see, this is too quiet. I need some sounds. I need to hear the line. I need to, there needs to be more ambient sound so you feel like you're really out there. It's almost silent sounding. All right, let's speed up our. I'm hitting my R key to speed up the reel a little bit. The retrieval speed. This is gonna be a nice. Okay, so I can see he's starting to come in. He's getting tired. Watch that meter. Watch that meter. I've not lost a fish yet, guys. Knock on wood. Here we go. All right, I got him. He's all mine. Keep that drag on 5. Now, if that bar started to go up, I take the drag off and let him run a little bit. This should be a nice fish. That was a good fight. Here he comes. And this is the other thing. I want to see some jumping. I want to see some jumping out of the water. All right, so we got this. Ho-ho! Take a picture of that, baby. That's a 6.92 rainbow trout. I'll take that. I will take that in a heartbeat. I'm sure that is going to go in my trophy room. You do have a trophy room, and the game automatically... oh, that'll be fun smoking. That's a nice looking fish right there, Shake. Let's sell that baby, get some more money, get some XP. And let's check out how we're doing. $773, level 7. Let's go back, and I'm going to show you guys how easy it is. Even with the worm, we're going to equip the worm. We should have a worm on there. Let's make sure we got the worm. Yep. And let's catch another one. It's that easy. On this lake, all it is, the floats will knock them dead. All right, so we're out there again. Nice towards the bottom. One of the suggestions, the next stream I'll do on the bass lake. The bass fishing needs a lot of work in this game, I think. And I'll talk about what I think, and some others have already said, needs to happen when it comes to the bass lake. And it definitely needs some improvements. But the good thing is, again, the devs are listening, so... Oh, yeah, nice. Where's that going to be at? Oh, here we go, baby. All right, get ready. Let that go down a little bit. Wait now. Okay, got it. Set the hook. All right, he's red. So let's take a little of that drag off because we don't want that up there in the red. And he's running hard. So let's just keep a little bit. Let's bring the reeling speed down just a little bit so I can reel without it topping out so quick. And let's get a little drag on and see what happens. Let's watch that line. If it starts to go top out in the red, I'll take the drag back off. All right, here we go. Let's let them fight a little bit. Oklahoma, I got a family in Oklahoma, man. What's up? How you doing, Tala? Doing a little fishing here in the Ultimate Fishing Simulator, and trying to help some new people out who might just got in the game and how to catch some fish on the starter lake, some trout. I got that meter set just right. It's right there at the top. I'm letting this big boy fish, fight a little bit. This game needs sound. It needs sound. I need to hear some sound. I want to hear that line screeching. All right, let's start. We're going to bring this guy in here shortly. I'm letting him wear himself out. Here he goes. Here he comes. Here we go. Bring him in, baby. I love to fish, guys. I fish. In the summer, it's all about bass fishing where I live at for my son and I. The picture, the thumbnail is my son with a big old bass he caught about 2 months ago. That thing was a monster. Hey, thank you. You too. Thank you very much. Tala, thank you. Oh, hey, I was saying smoking. I got family in Oklahoma. They live out by Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think they recently just moved a little farther from there, but that's where they were living, is Tulsa. Not Tulsa, Tuttle, Oklahoma, small town. Whoo! There's a big boy right here, baby. Holy shoot! Holy baby. That's my biggest yet right there. 13.41. Take a picture of that mother. Mother. Whoo! And I caught that on a worm, guys. Oh, I haven't stopped playing that, Jacob. I'm still playing that. I don't know what level he is, to be honest, from the top of my head, but I'm almost to Act 3, but I haven't quit playing that. No, I'm still playing that too. And I really liked it. That is a fat mama. That was epic. Whoo! That was a huge fish. That's the biggest I've caught, guys. Let's check. Oh, we're almost to $1,000. Let's pretty soon here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my rod and reel, but let's catch another one. We'll try a spinner again. And let's go. This one here for me, I thought did pretty good. Let's get rid of the hook and the float. And yeah, I put in the forms. What I'd love to see in this game is, thank you, Tala. I'd love to see river fishing. I'd love to see them add because I used to salmon fish big time up in the Northwest. I loved it. And there's nothing more awesome than standing in the river with other dudes, and you're out there in your waders and you're fishing for salmon. I mean, the fights, they were epic. And I'd love to see river fishing in this game. I think it would be amazing. And again, the good news about this game, about the devs, is they are very, very responsive. They're based out of Poland, and so they're honest, saying they don't know about all these different types of fish and fishing techniques, but they're more than willing to listen to us to improve the game, which is awesome. Yeah, no, I agree, it does. But at least these guys, an update or two has already come out, and boom, baby, woo! Okay, watch it. Okay, take the tension off, take the drag off. This guy's fighting. He hit that hard. Again, when you're retrieving it in, you want to retrieve at the slowest speed currently in the game, and you want to hold your space bar down so it stays more towards the bottom of the lake. This guy is running hard. All right, let's start pumping this a little bit. Use your right mouse to bring the tip up, and then when you got that slack for a minute, that's when you want to reel, just like in real life. All right, I think I'm going to try putting the drag back on at 5. Now, this is one thing you're normally never going to do. Well, yeah, I've done it, but normally, you know what you're fishing for. So normally you don't have to mess with the drag when you've got fish on. But sometimes if you got one unexpected big daddy, you may have to adjust that drag on the fly. Oh, hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on. Let me bring this guy in, and I'll answer your question there, Tala. We got to increase the reel speed by hitting your R key. Your R key will increase your reel speed, your retrieval speed, and F will slow it down. Okay, we're up in the red. Watch it, shaky. All right, let's take off the drag. 0 drag right now, so that we won't redline it. Yeah, this guy, he attacked, he hit that bait. All right, let's bring this guy's no match for shake, guys. He's no match. I've not lost one fish in this game. Not one, and I'm knock on wood. Knock on my PC. I ain't losing this guy. All right, I'm pumping him. I'm working him. I still don't know why I don't hear any sounds in the game. I want to hear. Earlier I heard sounds. I don't know what happened to the sound. Let me check the settings here in a minute. All right, this guy's mine. All right, let's get the drag back on to 5, and I can just reel this guy in. Watch it. What? Don't go up. Take it off the drag. He's this guy's fighting. Holy moly. What y'all know about fishing? I'd like to hear about it, potheads. Oh, I would love to do the voiceover work for this game, man. The commentary, I would have a blast. Oh yeah, bring this. Let's check out this. Let's check out this butte. Let's check out this. Keep your tip up. Don't lose them. Not bad. Bull trout, 7.19 pounds. That's a butte right there. I think that's the biggest bull trout I've caught so far. All right. I don't lose fish, baby. Okay, why don't you try? I like digging up. Oh no. Well, they don't have ice fishing in the game, but in real life, where I live in Minnesota, ice fishing is huge, right? And I've not done it yet. But this winter, I'm hoping to get out and try it. Let's sell this guy. Let's see where we're at here. All right, we're getting. Oh, let's hit $1,000. So that was a nice hit on that one. Listen, maybe we try a different one out. Oh, nice, nice silver, nice one here. This is a Kubot KKW-7, but it's level 8. I'm not level 8. I've not had any luck with this green one, but this one's been pretty good right here. Oh, let's try it. Let's keep going with this one here. Let's go back up and try the river up here. Ha ha! Thanks, Tyler. Brought that baby in. Let me check the sounds. I don't know what happened to the sounds, but there's no sounds. I mean, they're like gone. Can you guys hear me? You can adjust the gamma a little bit here. Make it a little brighter. Okay. I do like the underwater blur. I like it clear. I think I like how that looks. All right, let's go check. Yeah, I've lost sound. I apologize for that, guys. I don't know what happened. I wonder if I should restart the game. Nah, screw it. All right, so right over here, this river funnels in from the mountains and comes down here right into here. So, you know, a lot of times when you're fishing, you know, a spot like that, especially if you got a good enough river that's feeding into an area, these will be good spots to fish in. So let's cast out. We're going to bring it in here and see what we can do. Ha ha ha! Okay, good. All right, let it sink. Space bar. Hold your space bar down, and let it sink. And then let's adjust the retrieval. Use your F key. Let's get this guy to come up just a little bit. He's too far in the weeds there. The one thing they got to add is like the ability to Texas rig. You know, when you're fishing bass, on my next stream I'll do the bass, but you want a Texas rig, you know, when you're fishing for bass, or use a popper or a frog. And so they've heard that feedback. I think they're going to add that stuff to the game. I think it's going to be awesome. Let's let this guy go back down. I think I'm almost to the shore here. Yeah. All right, let's try again. And again, it's optional to use this camera mode. Some people don't like it, you know, they feel like it's cheating or whatever. I just like it because it's fun. I like seeing under the water and seeing the fish, you know. I don't know. I know it's kind of like, I guess, more arcadey, but I enjoy it, so I'm going to keep doing it. I want to catch a big one. Oh, it's coming, dude. It's coming. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Are you kidding me? You wanted it. Oh, man, I thought for sure that was going to be a strike right there. All right, let's go with, let's try over here. I do like how, the other thing I'd like to see in this game is the ability to, you know, I've tried the farming one. That felt like too much work to me. I do like the Euro Trucker. I've got that. I do like that. How do you fillet a catfish? I have no idea. I don't fish for catfish. I can tell you how to fillet other fish, but is a catfish different than other fish? All right, let's do this, guys. That was a nice cast. Let this baby sink. I'm hitting my space bar. Hold that space bar and let that baby just drop. Nice and deep here. I like to see, so like, especially in the bass, like, okay. There's some big boys out here. Here we go. Okay, take care, Tashi Bear. Here we go. Come on now. Come on. Let's slow it down a little bit. How come you guys don't want that? Don't you want that? Come on, don't you want that? What, 8:54? Let me change the time. Oh, you guys don't want that? Oh, how can you swim right by that? Go on. Oh, I see. I've never fished for catfish. My main. Oh, what do we? Oh, come on now. My main fish I fish for is bass, northerns, salmon. That's what I got experience in. Salmon, northerns, trout, bass. That's kind of been my area of fishing, my experience. Let's try this. I don't want to try that. I wish I could use that one, but we're not going to use that. Let's go back to a float, and let's get a float on here, and let's get another hook back on this baby. Hey, buddy, and let's get some bait on here. We'll go with let's try this. What level is this? Level 7, huh? What do we got here? We got us a natural egg. Let's do it. Let's try the now. So this natural egg, guys. Let's see. How was your thing? What was your little one's reaction on the turkey? My little one's reaction on the turkey. I don't know if that means, but I mean, like my kids, what they think about the turkey? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Okay, so salmon eggs. It's basically trout eggs, salmon eggs. But when I salmon fished before I moved out here to the Midwest, what we would do is you take the salmon eggs, and it's called roe, and you take the salmon eggs and you put them in almost like a mesh net, and then you'll take that net and you'll do a special tie and you'll put it on your hook, and it's an egg sack, and you'll throw that out, especially around big dams where there's rivers. The one we used to fish on was called the Cowlitz River, and those salmon, man, they will go for those salmon eggs. Oh man, like something crazy. All right, let's go. Let's get this out there. Now, let me check the depth on this real quick again. Hey, what's up, Codeman02? Let's bring it up just a little bit. We'll go to about 79.6. I'm just showing people this game, the Ultimate Fishing Simulator, and how to get started on the first lake, how to be successful and catch some fish. Oh, really? That's how it is where I lived up in Washington. We had the Puyallup River, the Cowlitz, Chico River. We had these rivers, when the salmon were running, they were just the pink salmon. I mean, there was thousands. I mean, you caught so much salmon, your shoulders were sore. And then I'd get home and we'd limit out, and I had a smoker in my backyard, and we'd smoke this salmon. Oh, it was amazing. Oh, to turkey? They've had turkey before. All right, let's get this egg out. Nice cast there, baby. Nice. All right, let's bring it in a little towards. Let's bring this in a little bit. Get to some little deeper water here. Here we go. Let's bring this a little towards shaky here. All right, let's let this sink here. I want it down towards the bottom. There we go. Here we go. Ha ha ha. Oh! Woo! Okay, let him take it. Don't overreact too quick like I do. Boom. All right, he's set. Let's switch camera views. All right, let's speed up our reel a little bit. Hit your F key, and don't panic like I do. I've grown up fishing my whole life, guys. When I used to get a big fish on, or any fish with my dad, he would be screaming out, especially if we were salmon fishing. He'd be like, fish on, to the other guys to retrieve their lines. And he would get more excited than I was. And he'd always, keep your tip up, keep the tension on, It was crazy. He still salmon fishes, even though he's an old fart. All right, let's bring this baby in. I apologize, there's no sound in the game. I don't know what happened to the sound. All right, so what we're going to do now is let him wear himself out a little bit here. This is a good sized fish, I think. And we're going to increase I just increased with my mouse wheel the drag on the bottom right there to 5, and you can see it's just right. He's pulling on it, but he's not taking too much line out. Oh, watch it. Don't get too carried away, Shake. And then let's just, reel. We're going to reel on that downstroke when the tip's coming down. I'm bringing the tip up with my right mouse button. Let's bring that baby in. I love this game. I'm having so much fun in this. Even though it's nothing too crazy. It's still early access. All right, he's all ours. It's all over with the crying now. Let's bring him in. I've not lost a fish yet, guys. Knock on wood. Did you hear that, Bob? not lost a fish yet. Is that how it is in real life? Does Dad lose fish? Yes, I do. What's happened, guys, what's hilarious. Oh, look at that, baby. What do we got here? Oh, not as big as the other one, but that's a big fish. Brown trout. I love it. This game is awesome. Yeah. Let's see. Gordy Nori to sponsor the game, too. Oh, yeah. To have some mythic cryptoids in this. Yeah, or maybe some like, what I was going to say earlier, but I jump all over the place, guys, is the thing I'd love to see is under the unlocks, right? Like when it comes, what you don't see here is like, the gear you're wearing. Maybe they'll add that under other, but I'd love to see like waders where you could like buy waders and wade out into the water. I think that would be awesome because I wade out. I'd love to see them add like float tubes where you could go out on a float tube. I think that would be awesome. That bait was good. That worked good right there. But let's go to these wobblers right here. These are going to be for bass. I've not even used those in this lake. Soft bait, again, more for bass. If you're going with the trout, you want the spoons. I've not really tried much of the spoons. Let's try a spoon out, guys. What do we got here? What's this one? Level 4. I do like this spoon right here. Oh, yeah, this will have a good shine to it. Let's go with this one. Let's buy that, and we'll equip it. We'll try this spoon out. Oh, my God, guys, let me tell you guys. Yeah, but let me tell you guys, I caught, my nephew caught a muskie where we live at. It was the biggest, nastiest thing I'd ever seen. It scared the hell out of us. And one of these days, I'm going to have to post a video on my YouTube channel of us catching this muskie. You won't even believe it. It's unreal. All right, here we go. As much as I love fishing, what I should be doing is a fishing channel is what I should do. All right, let's slow down the retrieval. Hit your F key. Oh, I like the wobble on this baby right here. This might bring us a big one, guys. Look at this. This is get you a northern or a walleye. With a walleye, you want to do not walleye. I'm sorry, a muskie. You want to do a figure 8 pattern when you're reeling your bait and you're retrieving it. With spoons. Okay. You know what I catch big mouth with? We do up here is Texas rigs. Poppers, even frogs. Oh. But my son, who's one of them, is 15. He's a diehard fisherman, and I love that. I've passed it on to him. He fishes all the time, doesn't he? And he is, the picture on the thumbnail is my son, and that's a big, that's like a rainbow. Oh! And he caught that bass. That was a big mother. Codeman 02. What would be cool? You think like a fishing channel? Because see, we're gonna get some float tubes, 2 of them, the Colorado XTs, and we're gonna start fishing around here in these float tubes. And I thought it'd be kind of cool, to do a YouTube channel of us out, basically bass fishing and fishing for northerns and muskie out here. All right, let's try this side over here. This might be too big for this lake. We'll see. Maybe these fish can't handle it. All right, again, if you're not how to play this game, you cast it out. If you hold your space bar, it basically helps like keep the bait down. Kind of, because if I let go of the space bar right now, it'll start to climb. You can see the depth is at 5.2. It's starting to go up. So I'm gonna hold that space bar. I want to keep it down towards the bottom a little bit, best I can. You control your retrieval speed with your F and R key. And your mouse wheel controls your drag. I don't think these guys are digging this one. All right. Well, if you guys talk me into it, I would definitely do a fishing channel, man. I love to fish. It's like when even in the winter here, we might try the ice fishing this winter. We could start the channel on ice fishing. Oh. I'd like to see some reflections from these spinners, a little more wobble than reflection. That's not doing anything. Let's try Let's try a spinner out again. This one worked pretty damn good. Let's try this baby out. Let's try a different part of the lake. Let's go around here. Now, the one thing my family, my son makes fun of, they call me the 3-cast fisherman because, like, I'll cast a couple times and I'll move. I'll cast a couple times and then I'll move. I just like to move around a lot. I'm definitely not a float fisherman. I don't like to do floats. I kind of like to get in those tight areas, where there's down, like trees down in the water. I use a bait caster reel, which I love using. Oh, that's a zoom key. Interesting. All right, here we go. Trout. We had luck with this. Then I'll switch back to a float, and we'll catch some more fish like that so we can level up. And then maybe I'll wrap this up by showing you guys the some of the other maps, the other lakes you can fish on. My next stream is going to be on the Bass Lake because there's a lot of things that could be improved upon on the Bass Lake for sure. All right, come on, baby. I'd love to hear some underwater sounds, some gurgling, some ambient something. There's one down to the right there. That wasn't a great cast. Oh, nice. All right, let's try one more cast with this, and then we'll switch back to a float. Oh, there we go, 105 feet. That was a lot better. So I'll show you guys something. There is perks that you can unlock in this game, kind of, which I think is kind of cool. And I think there is even achievements in this game as well. I don't think I've gotten any yet. And they are going to add multiplayer to this as well, which I think would, and again, that's where I love the idea of the river fishing with multiplayer where you're all standing shoulder to shoulder, combat fishing. I think that would be awesome. You can stay if you want, buddy.
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh, no.
What'd you say?
Nothing. All right, come on. Right here, come on. Are you kidding me? That's real fishing. I mean, sometimes you can put your bait right in front of their nose, and it just is not going to happen. Now, one thing I forgot to look at is what time. It's 9:15 in the morning. So let's come in here, and let's go to nighttime. Let's go to evening fishing. We'll say about, it sure gets dark here early. Normally, where I live at, I guess what time of the year it is, but that's pretty dark. That's okay, though. And you do have a light. If you hit your L key, you have a light. Let's try a little nighttime. I guess it's nighttime, later in the evening. But I want to show you also have some perks here. Your skill tree. And I've got one to spend. They got things like lower prices, more XP, strength, use boats, hunter vision, which I've not unlocked yet. So let's unlock. It says see fish under the water plus 3 seconds. And I don't even know what the heck that means. Let's try it. How do you do that? Let's try the see fish underwater. See fish underwater plus 3 seconds. Is that like from the surface? I don't know. That does look cool, doesn't it? I don't get it. I know. Let's see. I like games like this because it's so what? Quit. I don't get it. Oh, come on now. Come on. There's a lot of fish down there. You know what? It's pretty deep right there. Uh-oh. We got one coming in for the kill. Boom! I don't know if I've caught a... Oh, sit the drag off. He's pulling. He's running hard. This could be a nice one right here, guys. Here we go. He's running. Let him run a little bit. Let him wear himself out. I'm just going to feather it. Let's increase the reel speed a little bit. There we go. All right, this guy, I'm going to put the drag on. I think I'm okay with a little drag on this guy. I don't think he's too big. Hold on. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. This is where I'd like to hear the line screaming a little bit, a little tension on the line. Uh-oh. I got to try to get my phone to work here. Oh, there we go. I don't know what this vision stuff is. I need to see what that is. All right, here we go. What do we got? Oh, bull trout. See, I've caught these bull trout. That's a pretty fish, but that's nothing to write home about. All right. To stay quiet. I don't understand what you guys are saying. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to wrap it up, and the next stream I'm going to do is going to be on the Bass Lake, but I'm going to show you guys that. What is this sea fish underwater thing, X-ray thing? I don't even know what that is. But let's look at the other lakes, not the inventory. Let's look at. Let's go with exit. And let's go to, so this is Betty Lake. This is the starting lake. It's going to be trout, rainbow, brown, brook, bull, and cutthroat. This is Powell Lake. This is the Bass Lake. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. I think I'd buy a license. This next one is Baikal Lake, the Cape of Burhan Olkan Island. I'm saying it all wrong, I'm sure. But this is in Russia, largest lake in Russia. I caught one fish here. I've not really got into this one too much yet, but it's got perch, Baikal Amul, I don't know what that is. It's got sturgeon and whitefish. So, and then the one after this is level 9. This is in Panama, which I've been in Panama. And let's see, this has over 200 world records in marine fishing have been set here, more than anywhere else on Earth. Okay, that's epic. Dorado, great amberjack, and rainbow runner. I've tried Fishing Planet. Yes, I have tried it. I like this better. Even though this is pretty crude and starting out, I like that. You know, the free-to-play model, I guess, is okay in some games. I like this one. You know, I bought it. I got pretty much everything. I like how this looks better. I do like the underwater camera thing. So I'm liking this one better at the moment. But to be fair, too, I didn't really give Fishing Planet probably a fair try either. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to show you the Bass Lake real quick because I'll talk about this. I shouldn't even show you because I'm going to start talking about it. But the Bass Lake, I'm not going to go into depth, but you just see it real quick. I'll show you the Bass Lake. If it loads up. Or did it crash? No. So this is the Bass Lake. Now there might be Bass Lakes like this. I'm sure there are, obviously, right? But I know like what I'm used to with Bass Lakes is, you know, lily pads, trees, you know, downfall, you know, logs in the water, you know, weeds. That's what I'm used to. But again, this might be just maybe this is down in the south. They're like this. I don't know. Now, the one thing, this is it. I'm not going to, and last thing I'll say before I go, see the boats out there? You can use those boats, but those are definitely, my friends, not bass boats. And other people have said, I've said in the forums, they need to have bass boats. You know, again, you know, bass trackers. You know, they need flat bottom boats, maybe even, you know, float tubes, you know, more for like bass fishing. And the other thing is, like, when you're around this dock like this, you don't see any fish. You know, these docks would be full of bass at certain times of the day, but you don't see them. So, but I'll talk about more of that next stream. So, guys, that was it. that was getting started in the Ultimate Fishing Simulator, which is probably not the Ultimate Fishing Simulator. I think they're moving in that direction, but it definitely is, for me, fun. And the thing I really like seeing is that the devs are very, very responsive to feedback and have already put some updates out. And that is a great sign. I didn't even know this was down here. Let me just go look down here real quick. Can you even go up there? No. Can you go on the shore? No, you can't go on the shore on this one. I do like how you can move around like this. Just seeing if I see any fish with this X-ray vision I supposedly have. Is it zoom? No. All right. Okay, guys. If you could kill a shark. Hey, man, maybe they'll eventually add like ocean fishing where you can fish for a great white. That would be epic. All right, guys. This has, again, been Ultimate Fishing Simulator. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was great seeing some people here. I wish you guys an awesome weekend, and I wish you the best. And next time I stream this, I am going to stream this Bass Lake, and we're going to do some bass fishing. All right? Cheers, peace. Killing fish is not fishing. Okay, all right. Oh, 10-8 Shepherd. Not sport. Yeah, you know, just so you guys know, when I fish, unless I'm going to eat it, I let it go. And most of the, well, I mean, I don't eat bass, so all the bass we catch, we let go. All right, guys, cheers, peace, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Shake out.